You know, working on the Lego Delorean time machine has been a lot of fun.
Oh, I love all the modifications we've made to it.
And it's made me think of other famous time machines across movies and TV shows.
Are we gonna tackle the most famous one?
I do think it's high time we chatted about Doctor Who's TARDIS.
Captain, if you're talking about the Lego Doctor Who TARDIS set, it sadly only lasted a year on the shelves and was discontinued in December 2016.
Oh, I know that, Mouse. It was a fun set overall. It represented part of the TARDIS's interior, came with Matt Smith's and Capaldi's doctors, a weeping angel, 2 Daleks, and Clara. It was a valiant first attempt.
A valiant, but only attempt. Not quite. There were some dimension extensions based on Doctor Who as well. A cool video game with limitless potential which died too soon if you ask me, but those extensions don't really count as sets, Mouse.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I guess none of those sold enough to warrant creating an ongoing theme, which was disappointing.
Well, it did allow fans of the show to finally get an official Lego TARDIS phone box. Look how detailed it was.
Okay, it was detailed, I'll grant you that. Although, it was disappointing the doors didn't open, and there was a pretty major problem with it.
What was that?
It was freaking huge! Just look at it next to minifigs. It was totally not at the right scale for them.
Yeah, true, that was a bit of a shame.
And if you want to get your hands on a copy now, get ready to spend around £100 for one in good nick on the secondary market.
That's a lot of corn.
Tell me about it. A lot of corn for something that's not even minifig-scaled.
Well, I've got a solution for you all. It's not cheap, but it's a lot cheaper than that old set, and best of all, it's the right size.
What is it?
It's a TARDIS, made by the good folks at minifigs.me.
Is that the company that made those custom prints for your Stargate?
The very same, Gigi. They specialize on making custom figs.
Hence their name.
Exactly. But they also do custom prints on request, custom minifigs, and they have the occasional custom mock they offer for sale, of which this TARDIS is one. And here it is. It comes with around 100 pieces for £29, so the price is somewhat high.
Yeah, we usually expect around 10p per piece, which should make it 10 quid.
But don't forget it also comes with a bunch of prints, but yeah, I agree, the cost is high. The instructions are digital, and you get them by scanning that QR code. I found the build to be simple enough, with no difficult steps throughout.
You do need to be aware of this particular brick. It represents the St. John Ambulance logo. It's a nice detail to include, but as this model comes with nearly 20 1x1 dark blue bricks, you need to make sure you don't inadvertently put the one with that logo in the wrong place. Speaking of doors, just like the Lego versions, these ones don't open either.
Well, that is disappointing.
Oh, and by the way, notice that the Police's box's windows are differently printed on 2 sides. I'll show you why in a second. But first, here's the completed model. It's clearly much, much smaller than the official one.
It's like when the TARDIS was shrinking in the episode Flatline.
That was a scary one.
Except here, it's more the right scale for minifigs, as you can see.
Oh yes, that's much better indeed.
So, why are those window pieces printed on 2 sides then?
Well, that's because over the years, the TARDIS has changed in appearance. For instance, the St. John logo was there at the start, but it eventually disappeared, only to make its welcome return during the Matt Smith era. And with Whittaker's Doctor, the TARDIS took on a newer look, and that's where these windows come in.
So, if you prefer that TARDIS,
you have to take that model apart.
Now, it's relatively easy to do. Taking the top off carefully brings a bunch of those windows with it. Let's start by turning the St. John logo around to hide it. Change the wording from black on white to white on black.
Nice of them to provide an extra print for that purpose.
Turn all the windows around and put the top back on. There. Now we've got a TARDIS fit for the 13th Doctor onwards.
Hardly the best era of Doctor Who. We might have not liked it, but some fans did. If you say so.
That TARDIS looks great whichever variant you choose, which is cool.
Bit of a shame the headlight piece, which is used to attach the signage, is black and not dark blue.
Well, maybe that piece doesn't exist in dark blue.
Well, actually it does. It's available on Brinklink from a bunch of resellers. and even directly from LEGO themselves.
Well, next time we do an order, we'll include that part to make the appropriate alteration.
It'll be the easiest modification of all time.
So there you have it. A nice looking TARDIS at the right scale for minifigs, which will be ideal should our doctors fancy an adventure or two in the future.
Or the past.
Shame it's so dear.
Well, that's really the biggest downside. Another one is that it doesn't come with any minifigs.
Oh, to be fair, which Doctor would you want with it?
I'd like Matt Smith.
I'd prefer Capaldi.
I'd go with Eccleston myself. See? Everyone has their favorite. The choice would have been impossible and impractical.
Our doctors come from the official set, but Minifigs.me also created every version of the Doctor, which you could order at the same time should you wish.
They also have a few of the companions as well.
So, if you're a fan of the show
And can afford it.
You can have a lot of fun collecting them all.
do let us know what you think in the comments. And if you like what we do,
And how we do it.
And you feel you'd like to help us out, please hit the join button and become a channel member.
Or consider joining our Patreon instead.
We'll leave a link to it down in the description.
thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time. The St. John logo was there at the start, but it eventually disappeared, only to make its welcome return during the Matt Smith era. Matt Smith? Matt Smith. Smith? What's a Smith?